Hey guys, so I hope all you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving and a very good Black Friday. I know I had a very good Thanksgiving and a very good Black Friday as well. I did get a lot of things. Of course, I got the usual huge stack of movies. In fact, I got more movies this year than I did in the last, I want to say, 7 years? I don't know. I always get a big pile of movie, but like this time around, it's more like two big piles of movies. So I got a lot of movies, a lot of 4Ks. A lot of the 4Ks were about $7.99 at Walmart. There were some really good deals going on at Best Buy for $3.99 and all that. And I just didn't blow my check on just movies. I did buy some other things. Of course, I went on the usual um, clothes shopping spree at the mall. I got myself this new coat, which is pretty cool. It's really nice. It's Guess, so it's a really good brand. So for the price that it was still pricey, but like I just couldn't resist myself. And then I did get myself some clothes. Hollister had 50% off the entire store. H&M had 30% off your entire order. Stores like that. So yeah, first of all, I want to show you some things that I got at Walmart that aren't exactly movie related that I bought at Walmart. So let's move on. So I am gonna separate this from stores that I went to. I did go to Walmart, Best Buy, and Target. Target didn't have anything. Target's deals just kind of get worse and worse each year, if I'm being honest with you. And I did get some things from Amazon as well. So of course I'll show you guys those in just a moment. But let's get started with the non-movie stuff since it's gonna be quicker to get through. And for this first thing, I bought it without seeing the reviews, and I should have probably seen the reviews. And that is a Crossley record player. I know a lot of you guys absolutely despise this thing. A lot of people think it's actually all right for the price. I'm aware it's not a real record player, but it was more of a budget record player. I never had one, so I figured for $30, why not? I'll give it a try for $30. Like, you just really can't complain. So, $30 isn't a bad price for a record player, even though again it's not like one of the good ones. For what it is, as long as it meets like the expectations that I kind of have for it, then yeah. And then of course, why would I buy a record player if I'm not gonna buy vinyls? I did get a few vinyls. I got a Beatles one. These were $15 for Black Friday at Walmart, $15 each. And of course, I got the Guardians of the Galaxy Deluxe Edition. This is the Walmart exclusive one. And one disc, it has the Awesome Mix Volume 1. And in the second disc, it's the score for the movie. So I'm really excited to pop this one in and listen to it. And plus, the cover it's really awesome. It's the IMAX poster, I think. And also, I did get a Queen one as well, which the Queen one, I think, like the original price on this was like $33, and I got it for $15 on the Black Friday price. So it wasn't bad. So yeah, there's that. And of course, I did get other things. Like I said, I got clothes and all that. And now let's move on to the movies. So I'm excited to show you guys all these movies that I bought. A lot of them are 4K. Some of them are Blu-ray, but there's a lot more 4Ks and Blu-rays. But anyways, let me show you what I got. Let's start off with Amazon. This was more of a pre-Black Friday sale on Amazon for $14.99. I got the Dark Knight trilogy box set. The only one I own is The Dark Knight Rises, and I own that on DVD, so I figured it's about time for a upgrade. Plus, this has the IMAX scenes of The Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. And for $15, I said, why not? It's a pretty cool set. It does have like the Christopher Nolan note and the special character posters. So for $14.99, I couldn't argue about the price. I've been wanting to own the trilogy on Blu-ray for a while now, so not bad price. This next one was this was $7.99 pretty much at any store, but I bought it before I went to any store. And I got this off Amazon, and it came with a slip and everything. Ready Player One for $7.99 in 4K. I've heard really good things about the 4K and Dolby Atmos track of this. So for $7.99, that's a pretty good price for this movie. This is one of my favorite movies of last year. which I'm surprised I still didn't own until just recently, and this was $5 on Amazon, and that is Paddington 2. What a delightful movie, and for $5, it's honestly, that's more than a good price for this movie. I think I would have paid full price for this movie, to be honest with you. I'm just surprised that I didn't buy this movie after only seeing it nearly 2 years ago. And I did open this one up to go to watch it, and it looks fantastic on Blu-ray, and it sounds really good with Dolby Atmos sound. So this one was definitely worth the purchase for $5. You know, again, it's just a great price. This next movie is a movie that it came out, it got good reviews, did pretty decent at the box office, and all of a sudden just got swept under the rug, and that is Instant Family. I got this one off Amazon for $4.49, and it came with everything in a slip, so I'm really happy about that. $4.49 is a really good price for this movie. I think that Target had it for like $7 or $8, and I think Walmart had it for like $6 or $7. I don't know, but Amazon was the cheapest, the cheapest option for the Blu-ray of this movie. So $4.49 isn't a bad price at all for this movie. It's a perfect price, actually. And then the last movie I got off Amazon, and I kept on seeing this one in Walmart and Best Buy for $5.99, but Amazon had it for $4, exactly $4, and that is the Lego Movie Part 2. Yeah, it doesn't have a slip, but I'll probably find a slip for it. And they did have the 4K for $10, but $6 more for the 4K. It was just like I don't know, maybe it was $3 more. Yeah, but for $4, this was more than a perfect price for Lego Movie Part 2. So I'm really excited to give this one a rewatch. And at Best Buy didn't really have as much. I did go for the main thing that I was going for, but I did find some other things along the way. One of them being Missing Link on Blu-ray. This one was $5.99, and it was the last one as well. It has a slip and everything. I recently just rewatched the movie, and I liked it even more on a second time. I thought that a lot of problems I had with it the first time around were much better on a rewatch, and it just looks glorious on Blu-ray. And it sounded better in Dolby Atmos here at my house than it did when I saw it in Dolby Cinema. So that's really weird. But $5.99 is a perfect price for this movie. I think it's what I would have paid for this movie. Plus, I gotta have the Leica collection. So, really nice stop motion movie. If you guys haven't seen it, it's heartwarming. So check it out. And $5.99, it was a good price. Of course, all of these were pretty good price. This was the main thing I was going to Best Buy for because, again, every other store, just like the Lego Movie, they had this for like $6 or $7, and Best Buy had it for $3.99. Of course, that's a lot of savings right there. And that is A Star Is Born with a slipcover. This was also the last one. I was worried that they were gonna run out of this one, but I got the last A Star Is Born for $3.99. It's one of those movies that I just really loved from last year. I don't remember, but I think it was in my top 15, maybe even top 10. I don't remember, but $3.99 is a really good price for this one. And unexpectedly, I found I was looking for this one in 4K, but they didn't seem to have it anywhere, and I just kind of gave up on looking for it. I found it at Best Buy for $7.99 for the regular Blu-ray, but it's okay. That is Captain Marvel with a really clean slipcover. Captain Marvel $7.99. That's a pretty good price for this movie. I would have paid about $15 for the 4K, but for $7.99, and the 4K edition is on Disney Plus. But the reason why I bought it is so I could have all the MCU movies on Blu-ray. So so $7.99 is really a price that I couldn't pass up on for this movie, especially with a slipcover. So that's everything that I got off Best Buy, and now let's move on to everything I got off Walmart. Of course, they had those $8 4Ks, and I was looking for a bunch of them. Of course, I looked for Captain Marvel. They didn't even have it in Black Friday. I looked for the Lion King 4K. They only had the Blu-ray, and I was looking for Toy Story 4, and they didn't even have that one on sale. But I did get two movies that I already own on 4K. These were $7.99, but these aren't for me. These are for a friend. Of course, I got Avengers Endgame, with slipcover, and I got Spider-Man Far From Home for $7.99 each. These are for a friend. She hasn't seen them, so or she's seen Endgame. Of course, everybody's seen Endgame, but she still hasn't seen Far From Home. So I figured, I really want her to see this one, so I'm gonna give it to her, of course. And okay, now let's move on to everything I got for myself at Walmart. And first off, on 4K for $7.99, How to Train Dragon: The Hidden World, one of my favorite movies of this year. Clean slipcover and everything. I was watching it the other day, but the disc kept on skipping, so I'm gonna have to return it and exchange it for another copy of the same movie. $7.99. It just blows my mind how great of deals Walmart had this year for 4Ks. Another movie that I don't think I would have paid more than $10 for the standard Blu-ray, but for $8 for the 4K, just an amazing price. Secret Life of Pets 2. It's a movie that I really enjoyed. It's just such a cute and adorable movie. Absolutely not one of the best animated movies or anything, but it's so sweet and charming to watch. And for $8 in 4K, I figured, why not? This next movie, it's not exactly the greatest, but this movie is just a meme to me. It's nothing but a meme to me. And for $7.99, I got Shaft with a slipcover. And again, the movie isn't exactly the best, but in terms of quality, but like the movie's just a huge meme with me. Especially the end scene. I don't know, it's just so funny to me for some reason. But it's $7.99. It's pretty okay. One of my favorite comedies of this year, and one of my favorite movies overall this year, a movie that was really underappreciated in my opinion, $7.99, Long Shot. I absolutely adore this movie. I think it's hilarious. I think it's the funniest movie I've seen this year, absolutely. $7.99, like, it's just like, come on, I had to own this one. One of my favorite movies this year, so please give this one a watch. It's a really fun movie, really funny, and I absolutely loved it. This one I thought was going to be $8, but this was $13, but it's okay for what it was. And I heard that the 4K is damn near reference quality, and that is Men in Black International. Say what you will about it. I had a fun time with this movie. I thought that the movie itself was kind of average, but I had a lot of fun watching this movie. And I heard that the 4K looks really good. The Blu-ray was $10, so for $3 more, I might just get the 4K with the Dolby Atmos track. And this one was $10 on 4K, and that is Glass. I honestly really, really like this one. A lot of people didn't like this movie, and I understand why. $10, was a price that I think I would have paid for the regular Blu-ray. I would have paid probably like $17 for the 4K, but for $10, it's a no-brainer. I really enjoyed this movie, and it looked really good in Dolby Cinema and sounded really good in Dolby Atmos, so I'm really excited to re-experience it basically the same way here at my home. So $10 for Glass. And then for $7.99, I did get A Quiet Place on 4K. This was a movie that I wanted to get last Black Friday, but it was $15 for the 4K last Black Friday, so I was like, I don't know, I think I'll just wait for it. And I did, and I watched it, and it looks really damn good on 4K, and it sounds amazing in Dolby Atmos. So I think that this is definitely a must if you have 4K and a Dolby Atmos setup. And, I really enjoyed this movie, and I cannot wait for the new one coming out. So A Quiet Place, $7.99 on 4K. This is a movie that everybody loves, but that personally, I liked it. I just didn't love it. But for $7.99 for the 4K, I will give it a rewatch, and that is John Wick Chapter 3. Of course, I do still think it's a good movie. I think that the actions and the visuals and all that are amazing. I'm sure they're going to look amazing in 4K and sound amazing with Dolby Atmos. I did enjoy this movie, so $7.99. I've been wanting to rewatch it for a while now, so it's a good price. They're all good price. I haven't seen this movie since theaters, but I remember thinking it was fun and it was okay. A lot of you guys don't like this movie, but it was $7.99 for the 4K. Pacific Rim Uprising. I heard it looks crispy, clean in 4K, and it has reference quality Atmos tracks, so really excited to rewatch this one, even though again it's not the best movie. This next movie is $13, and for what it is, it's definitely worth the price because it has the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray 3D and the digital, and that is Alita Battle Angel. $13 for this whole set is worth it. Of course, I want to go get it as slipcover, but $13 for the Blu-ray and the 4K and the 3D, which we don't get Blu-ray 3Ds often anymore, and I still have a 3D TV here in my room, so absolutely worth it for this movie. This is the movie that you just have to see in 3D and in 4K. So yeah, outstanding price for this movie. And for $7.99, I did get X-Men Dark Phoenix with the slipcover. Again, say what you will about this movie, it's not perfect, but for, I do kind of want all the X-Men movies, and $8 for the 4K isn't bad. I didn't think it was a horrendous movie or anything. I thought it was pretty okay, but, I just couldn't resist for $8. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to find it cheaper, so $8 for X-Men Dark Phoenix in 4K. I'm really excited to rewatch this one on 4K with Dolby Atmos. I was looking for the 4K of this next movie, but the 4K was $13 and the Blu-ray was $10, and I heard that there is barely a difference between the Blu-ray and the 4K of this movie. So I just went for the Blu-ray, and that is Rocket Man, or the Steelbook, and this was $9.99, and the regular Blu-ray was $9.99 as well. So instead, for the same price, I just got the last Steelbook that they had in the store. Really nice Steelbooks. I figured, it's another movie that I haven't seen since theaters and that I've been wanting to rewatch. And these next two are two Disney movies. One of them is Blu-ray, one of them is 4K. The first one I'm going to show you is The Lion King. I was looking for this one on 4K, but the 4K was at a regular $20 price, and the Blu-ray was $5.99. So of course I went for the Blu-ray. I didn't love this movie. It was all right. I just didn't really care for it as much as I thought I would. But for $6, to have it next to the original copy of The Lion King, and so I could rewatch it once in a while and just enjoy the amazing visuals. It's a pretty good price for a Disney movie. So $6, why not, And this next movie I actually kind of loved, and that is Aladdin on 4K for $7.99. The last one with the slipcover, and it's a really nice slipcover as well. I adore this movie. There's something about it, like, the how charismatic, like, Aladdin and Will Smith as the genie is. I cannot wait to watch this one in 4K with the Dolby Atmos setup. So anyways, those are all the movies that I got. It's around 21 to 23 movies, I want to say. They were all worth the price if you ask me. They were just amazing deals this year. At least at Walmart, mainly at Walmart. Best Buy had okay deals, and Target had not so good deals. But that's why I go shopping like different stores. Amazon had some pretty good deals. So yeah, anyways, what did you guys get this Black Friday? I'm curious, let me know. And what do you think of my haul? Let me know also. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.